Hello and welcome to another How Do You Do Stuff in Rust video. This one is how to set up a simple crude oil and low-grade refinery that will then separate the charcoal and the low-grade out into separate boxes. It's pretty simple. So the things that you're going to need are some kind of power source. I'm using one of these because it's easy. Test generator. I've got 3 large wooden boxes that are skinned, so I know what they are. 3 small oil refineries. 6 storage adapters. 3 industrial conveyors. 1 industrial splitter. And the tools you'll need are the pipe tool and the wiring tool. Additionally, if you really want to, you can have a button and an igniter, but you'll see what they do later on. As you can see, we've got some fuel and we've got some crude oil to actually feed into the automated system. So without any further ado, let's show you how to build it. First, I'll place down the test generator, so I've got a source of power. And then my drop box, I'll pop it over here somewhere. I think there will do quite nicely. And then a box for charcoal and a box for sorted low grade. And we'll take those locks off because I don't know why they're going on. Okay, they haven't gone into my inventory, that's good. So we've got 3 boxes and a power source. Next, you want to place down your 3 refineries. Now, I know that if I have the pipe on the right hand side, that all the controls will be facing me, so I'll pop one down there, one there, and one there. The server that I play on, which is Zombie Island, Burn Zombie Island and Burn Zombie Hell PvE servers, you have a limit of 9 per person, so you can actually put 9 of these refineries down. Right, the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to put a storage adapter on everything. So one there, one there, one there. One on the charcoal, one on the low grade, and one on the drop box. Next up, we'll bring these things in. And you've got 3 industrial conveyors and an industrial splitter. So the first industrial conveyor, we'll put it on the floor here. And then we'll put one of them above each box so that they're easily separated. And then we want an industrial splitter, and I'll turn it round just so that the pipe work comes in from the bottom, and we'll pop it there. Next, we want to go around and put all the power in. So starting at the power source, whichever you choose, I'll come in here, I'll go to the power in on the storage adapter, the power out, and then to the power in on the conveyor. From the pass through on the conveyor, we'll come to the power in on the next conveyor. From the pass through on that, we'll come to the power in on the industrial conveyor. The pass through on that, we'll come along here and we'll go to the power in, and the pass through will go to the power out, and then we'll go to the power in on the industrial conveyor, and the pass through from there. We'll take it down, and as you can see, power in, power out, bring it across, power in, pass through, power out, bring it across, power in. Yep, so that's pretty much all the electrical done. Right, before we do any pipe work, if we go to this one and we press and hold E and we go change item filters, we just want charcoal on that one. This one, change item filters, and we want low grade fuel on that one. My computer's just ding-dinged at me for some reason, and I don't know why. And this one, we go in there and we add wood and crude oil. So if you happen to drop anything else in there, it's not even going to try and go over there. So the next thing we want to do is we get the pipe tool out, and we take we'll start from the drop box. We'll take the output from the drop box and we'll take it to the input of the industrial conveyor. We'll obviously bring that out. Try and keep it nice and tidy, but it might go wrong. And we bring it up to the industrial in. Now, the storage adapter input. Excuse me. We take the output, same as we did with the wiring. Bring it up, drop it into the input. We take the output, we bring it across, and then we bring the output once again. Bring it up here, says he confidently. There we go. A little bit of lag on the test server there, and then we'll bring it up to the industrial splitter. Take one of the outputs from the industrial splitter and put it into the input of the conveyor that we have already put charcoal on, and then we take one of the other outputs and put it into the input of the industrial conveyor that we've put the low grade on. The output from this will go to the input of the low grade box, and the output from this will go to the input of the charcoal box. That's essentially it. You would then drop your fuel and your crude oil into the box and turn it on, light them up, and away you go. But there's another step that I've started doing, and it's probably a waste of time, but I like it. This is the igniter, the auto igniter, and if I drop it just here, as you could see by the bubble that it covered all three of those. I then have a button, and I'll pop the button on the wall just there. Now, you don't have to put power into the button, because the button puts out one power for a very, very short space of time when you hit it. So if you do this, And what we have is ingredients in. It's not ingredients in at all, I'm lying. What we have is ingredients in to the drop box. They then go into the industrial conveyor, which will turn on. And if we look in the drop box, this lot should start vanishing if I've done it right. There we go. See, start to disappear, and magically they appear in the small refineries, like so. Now if we hit that button, you could go into the refineries and you can turn them on, and you know, and they work fine. But if you smack that button, oh look, all three of them are burning at once. And if we look in the refineries, we're now making charcoal and low grade. Superb. And the charcoal and low grade isn't going anywhere. But if we turn that on, and we turn that on, and give it a second or two, we should now have some charcoal appear in the charcoal box, and I'll give you 3 guesses what will appear in your low grade box. And as you can see, the crude oil and the wood quantity are going down. Now in your drop box, you could fill that with wood, and then any crude oil that you get, just drop it in the drop box and it will automatically work. On, again, the server that I play on, I think it's 3 full boxes of wood will keep 9 of the refineries running for the entire week-long wipe. But once you've done that, you then go out, do your thing, killing bosses, farming animals, going to gather wood, and when you come back, you've got a nice source of low-grade fuel to come home to, and charcoal if you need it for anything else that you want to craft. So I hope that was an easy explanation, and if you've got any suggestions, let me know what else you'd like to see done. I might even learn things myself, because there's stuff that I haven't done in the game. So yeah, if you like it, let me know. Thanks for watching.